Okay, in this recording, I'm going to show you how you upload your final PDF of a formatted submission for publication. So on the screen in front, you'll see that we've got the list of submissions, and we've got here the folder submissions 5.1, and I'm going to upload the finalized version of Karen Partridge's PDF. Here it is. It's already sorted. It's got the correct page numbers. Partridge underscore Murmurations underscore 5 underscore 1 514, page numbers 28 to 46. I'm checking on another list here. 28 to 46 is correct. Okay, those are the sorts of things that's tricky. I'm going to be a bit nervous and double check it. It won't show on the first page, as you remember. 28, 29 it should show as the first number, and 46 as the second. 28 to 46. Okay. What we're going to do is go into the submission, click on View, and where is it? It's still at round 1, so we're just going to click. Normally it would be further on, it would be copy editing, but you'll see accept submission, select files for record editorial decision, send to production. Don't worry, just keep clicking all these things to get them out of the way, because what you want to do is get to the production page, and this is production ready files. There are 2 copies we upload to the system. One is under production ready, and that's what we're going to do now, and the other is for publication. But first we're under the production tab, and we're going to click upload file, select article component, and it's the article text. And we're going to drag and drop the PDF, which is correctly named, to that space, Partridge, blah, 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 continue. We don't need to change the name. We're going to click continue and complete, because we're not adding any other files. So that is now there under the production page. Funnily enough, that doesn't actually make any difference to what you get to see on the front page of Murmurations on the actual website. So this is something behind the scenes. Now what we're going to do is upload what's called the galley and add any other information. But first I have to click schedule for publication. And if you see, what it did is it jumped to this publication tab. As you know, normally you're in workflow, but publication tabs there and can be accessed anytime. Very important if you make any changes to click save. Now, what I tend to do is just double check whether people's abstract has changed. Yeah, and it has actually. So Karen's old abstract, this is from when she uploaded it, originally begins in a very different way. So I'm just going to copy and paste the new abstract into there and save. I'm going to check the title as well. Titles often change. Wisps of smoke that linger, poetry as reflexive writing and living theory. Just click save again because I'm nervous. Contributors, all looks good. Metadata, now there's no keywords in here. Oh, and she's got long ones. So here we go. Hit enter after you add add a keyword. Otherwise, what happens is they all end up as one long keyword, and you don't want that. So I'm just literally copying and pasting them across. And there they all are. I'm going to just click save. I leave the languages thing blank. Same with this, because yeah, there's nothing to add there. We publish in English, so even if somebody has another language abstract, I don't know that it's worth putting that in. Identifiers. Now, click in this box, and on my computer it saved some of the numbers, but this is important. So you're going to see that there's some numbers down here. This, if you might remember, is the number. You can find it on another paper. You can find it here in the DOI. What I tend to do to remind myself how to find it is to go to issues, look at a past issue like intersectionality, edit, and just have a look under the previous paper, click submission and publication and identifier, and then you see the format. So you know that it's our unique Murmurations number with a / afterwards, then the volume and the issue number and the paper number, because it's the paper number that adds the place that you want to land. So we're going back to, who was we? Oh yes, Partridge. View, publication, identifiers. So this is the correct one, but it's paper number 4 because it's, well, it's DOI number 4 because it's actually the third paper in the issue, but it's the editorial, of course, is 5.1.1. You don't have to upload them in any particular order. I'm just saving that. If you put in a number that's already been allocated, it'll tell you. Now this is where you add under galleys. A galley is a PDF of the final copy, and this is where you add the one that's going to appear in the on the website. So galley label is always, it's nothing complicated. You see how it says here, e.g. PDF. We don't upload as HTML, only PDF. So we put PDF in capitals there. The language is English. If you need to change that, depending on where you are in the world, it's not available at another site. We don't add anything else there because we rely on the DOIs. This is useful for people who are not having DOIs. We have DOIs, which acts as the URL path. Click Save, click Article Component, Articles Text, and we're going to close this and drag and drop the PDF now into here like we did earlier under Publication, or whatever it was under the other thing beginning with P. And there production. So here we are under Publication. We've uploaded the other one. Continue, just check the name, click Complete, and there it is. If ever, and this does happen, you need to change the PDF, don't panic. You can unpublish it, and you don't lose the original publication date, and just click Change File and upload with exactly the same name, the updated file, which actually I've got. Oh, I didn't. No, I've saved something. So okay. Next, click. There's nothing to click Save there because the PDF is there. Permissions and disclosure. That's automated because we've got the CC non-commercial, non-derivatives 4. That's attributed to everybody. Issue. It's coming under articles. Now it's very important to get this right. So when you, for example, upload an editorial, you need it to go under editorials or under revivals or poetry under poetry, because there are, as you know, on the main page of Murmurations, different headings, editorials in grey, articles in grey, and poetry in grey, and so on and so on. So articles, we don't need to change issue. This has already been assigned to a particular issue. You get a choice about that. We don't have cover images, but the page numbers we do need to put in, and the page numbers are 28 to 46. It's a very nice, helpful thing for people to be able to see that as part of, when they click on the website, then they don't have to hunt around looking at the paper. It's just all there and available. We don't add another URL, and we don't add a date published. Just click Save. All of that's automated. 28 to 46, double check. Good. And then you can just look at that. That's fine. I am going to click Schedule for Publication, but it doesn't mean it's going to go live. It says the DOI will be, and it's for this particular one, 5.1 creative writing, schedule for publication, saved. There we are. It's scheduled, you can unschedule it. But if you look at issues, it's still a future issue. I'm just going to take you to this now. This is about ordering, the order of contents. Edit, order them. We have Joanna's one first, and Claire's one second, and Karen's is third, and that's done. The issue data we don't need to worry about. Well, yes, you do, I suppose. It's got a all of this is ticked: volume number, year, title, creative writing by and for systemic practitioners, volume, number, and year, and that's it. Issue galleys, that's only if you're uploading a PDF of all the papers. And we're not going to clear the digital object identifiers for this issue. That's all on that.